right, let's keep it moving. Just a big rest in peace to everybody who was killed by the cops who shouldn't have been killed. I mean, listen, and I got way too many. I really got way too many. We got 164. Shout out to Keith Dutchery Collins. Shout out to Joseph C. Jewell, Justin Lee Stackhouse, Desmond Franklin, Virgil Thorpe, Jonas Joseph. I never heard of those names, but those people were shot by the police and killed in 2020. Innocent.
And their stories I heard. And there's so many.
It's too many. It's too many, yo. Like it's terrible. So let's switch it over to a lighter note, man.
Bless you.
Bless you. Alright, let me switch back. Let me rewind for 2 seconds because I missed out on the fuckery. So when I brought up Kamala Harris, what I wanted to say was, okay, Joe Biden definitely manipulated to get the votes, right?
Everybody manipulated.
But then everybody mad. Oh, not everybody. It's mad black people that found out about Kamala Harris's mass incarceration record as a prosecutor.
Oh, man.
That's vicious. She incarcerated mad.
And she's the vice president
now? The first
female
mixed race, the first female mixed race VP. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be an issue.
With like most, like I was trying to find the exact records, but there was some crazy numbers, like how many African Americans compared to other races that she prosecuted, and it's a little disturbing. Anyway, so all I can tell you, when we get into voting season again, you already know we're going to be on our politics shit. You know how we like to do our halftime shows. But you got to pay attention and you got to research the people that you are supporting, bro.
Honestly.
I want to support all the brown people who's doing big things and representing our community. But guess what? Not all of them is right for the job just because you the right color, bro. And I'm going to keep it 1,000 with that, you know, because we all black everything over here. But shit, if you look like me and you wilding out just like them, like why should I fuck with you? I can't do it. I can't do it. Random wild shit going on in the world. Thanks to Mobius. Apparently Australia was on fire. Anything
that was at the beginning.
Yeah, but
I don't give a fuck. It happened in 2020. I ain't know. Listen, I didn't even know Australia was on fire. I don't live there. Okay, I live in the United States. I only saw it like once on the news that California was on fire. I was like, oh, they stay on fire though. Anyway, next, turn the channel.
So Australia had just more or less cataclysmic fires that tore across the entire continent. Like a billion animals or something that died.
Oh my god!
Pretty much every corner. It's a continent, right? It's I don't know how big it is compared to the U.S.
Is like bigger than North America and South America. Or is it just
it's a pretty big continent. Like it's bigger than Japan. It's bigger than most of Europe.
I'm thinking about Europe and Asia.
That's
what I'm thinking.
No,
about. Australia is like at the end
they over there. They got
all the way.
Yeah, they're under Japan. That's like when you talk about Fiji and stuff like that, or New Zealand. That's Australia going over there.
Young, if y'all got a map and y'all listening to this and they don't know what they talking about, I want you to know that it is not a representation of the unknown.
Oh man,
says the person who didn't know it caught on fire.
No,
we sent people over there to help them deal with their fires, and they in turn sent people over here when California caught on fire. But it's not limited to California. Pretty much everything west of Texas was burning for a short period of time.
Yeah,
they've been having big wildfires on the west side of America.
Okay, wait. Okay, I just remembered. So I know you were out there.
Right.
How was it when you went out there?
Without Cali, it was light. It was love.
Was it all the
palm trees? Nah, we wasn't out there for the. We wasn't out there for the. For that. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing about it is, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know who the celebrity was. There was somebody known in California. They had a big mansion party over there, and there was probably over like 5,000 people. I'm not even lying to you, and everybody had on corona masks. And before it
they
even really,
yeah,
they really did. And then they had people in the pool and stuff like that. I ain't had my swimming trunk, so I couldn't get in the pool.
You mean you couldn't catch coronavirus? Oh, okay.
Look.
Oh, okay, legal tracker. He went to go get the corona.
No. I was trying to enjoy it. That was skate all I did to go to the bar. Anyway, in real life, what happened was. Alright, like 3 hours into it, the sheriff and all them people pulled up.
They shut it down. Exactly.
They shut it down.
Let me get a plate and then I'm out.
The neighbors was like, oh,
the
y'all
live
spreading
was
coronavirus.
4,000 people in the live. It was ridiculous. It was too many people. But I had fun, though. And I don't got corona, so I'm great.
It's lit.
Nice.
Nah, don't be smiling. Put your mask back on, mouth. So, nah, go ahead. All right, okay, so August 19th, 2020, the governor, Gavin Newsom, reported that the state was battling 367 known fires. Many sparked by intense thunderstorms on August 16th to the 17th, caused by moisture from the remnants of the tropical storm Fausto.
Except that one that was started because those dummies did that. What was it? The
thing?
The birth thing. The gender reveal.
Oh man!
Wait! They did a gender reveal and what? Shot fireworks up into a tree and
something like that.
Some crazy.
They caught the fucking fire. Oh, real nice, real mature.
Shoot Roman candles and stuff, I guess.
Shit, real mature. It said 31 deaths and 37 non-fatal injuries. So, rest in peace to those people. Rest in peace to Qasim Soleimani.
Well, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't live over there in Iraq, and I don't know if he was like the worst, shittiest person in the world.
Well, he was a general of a country that we're kind of an adversary of.
I don't care who is Trump's adversary. I don't care who Trump's adversary is.
I mean, we bad.
Unless
Remember at the beginning of the year where our biggest fear was World War III almost starting?
I thought it was ISIS. See, it's too much stuff going on.
We've been fighting like 5 wars for 20 years.
That's crazy.
Okay, yes, I do remember because it say January 3rd. I do remember there was a time where it was like, yeah.
Are we going to war with Iran? No, we're not.
We was dropping bombs over there.
We killed that one guy. We dropped one bomb and killed their general, and they were angry.
Why? Because how many other people died from the bomb?
It was him, his driver, his secretary or some shit.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it wasn't an airstrike. It was
a little bomb.
It was one drone bomb.
Well, that's just the one
on his car in the middle of the street. And they were
middle of the street, people got hurt.
But 3 people got killed. It was him, his driver, and somebody else, I think.
Did they send a text to Trump and was like, hey, could you send an airstrike? I know where this man at right now. We could get him out the way.
Who?
I don't know. Listen, I ain't got nothing to do
Trump
with that.
Work with everybody.
A United States drone strike near Baghdad International Airport targeted and killed Iranian Major General Qasim Soleimani while purportedly on his way to meet Iraqi Prime Minister Adil Abdul Mahdi in Baghdad.
Sound like a Muslim.
Well, I don't know if they was going to plan some wild stuff, but listen, again, rest in peace, because I don't know what you did or why you did it and why you dead right now, but I don't fuck with Trump, so I don't know why he killing people, and I don't know. And I ain't Googling it. I looked it up a little bit.
Vicious.
Brexit.
We had a conversation about this. So I don't know whether to give a shout out to Brexit or just point out that the UK is like, we tired of being a part of the EU. We don't want to share no more. We don't want to work together. Fuck what y'all got going on. We about to do us. So
it's yay because they get control. They get control of their own borders again. Yay because they finally made it out after like 3 years of talking about the shit. Yeah. Yay because they're in control of their own future. But nay because now if any of us were to go to England, we can't just hop on a train and go to Paris, France, because it's not in the EU anymore, and they're dealing with the repercussions of that because Ireland's like. Yeah, so what about this hard-ass border right here, though? Is it still open? Are we still trading with y'all? Do we gotta close this border? Because that was why we was fighting y'all 20 years ago. Like, the Ireland and...
It's new beef now? It's new old beef?
It's new old beef. And the Irish are very angry.
And listen, and when Irish get drunk and angry, bruh.
Oh, they still have the IRA over
better
there.
Be chill.
They're just waiting. Like,
you better calm down.
Look, y'all do what y'all do. We still want to be able to travel and do the things that we want to do. and it's just not good for them. So,
oh man,
that's not entirely accurate, but it's a rough summary of what's going on over there.
That's all we got for you on the Unknown Unknowns podcast.
We're trying to keep it moving. That's a lot.
It's a lot. 2020. Harvey Weinstein, will remain in a New York prison after his lawyers and prosecutors agreed to postpone extradition efforts. Ain't he dead?
Who? Weinstein? No, that's Epstein.
Damn it.
Jeffrey
Why
Epstein
you ain't kill yourself?
Did not kill himself.
Weinstein.
Because he didn't kill himself.
Well, somebody got him out the way.
Oh, yeah.
They said that he
Clintons.
committed suicide. Oh, shit. I like the way that sounds. What's up with 2021 and the Clintons?
You know what? What's Hillary been up to?
Oh, yeah. Trump about to get fucked up.
Man.
Trump about to get fucked up.
Why you say that?
Cause this when Biden get into office, bro, all of this drama he been creating with the election. Oh, Happy New Year's, y'all! I ain't even realize it's after midnight. We in it. Congratulations, man. You alive? I'm alive. It's 2021. Listen, I'm telling you, he gonna get fucked up because that's his friends. That's his friends. They was fucking around with each other. You know what I'm saying? They all in cahoots. I don't bang with him. Anyway, fuck Trump for 2021. I'm running for president.
Oh man, you got my vote.
Do we have anything else? What did you want to say? Because you pulled this out.
Ooh, Weinstein?
We just want to point out that he got arrested. Sentenced to 23 years.
He got arrested.
Congratulations, Weinstein. I want to give a shout out to the lawyers, the state of New York, the prosecutor.
Oh my God.
New York gonna get they target because they going after Trump too. They're like, yeah, you can't. As soon as you're a private citizen, you can't protect yourself.
I thought Giuliani and Trump was cool.
Maybe, but people in New York still want this man. New York State want their money.
The Eastern District.
You talking about taxes?
Taxes and charges from all the shady stuff he's done up there.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, he was like, I stay in DC, but I be in New York doing wild shit.
The first 200 days he was spent golfing and he was at the Trump Tower.
Yeah,
I'm getting money. I'm busy out here.
You're supposed to be at the White House, Mr. President. Yeah, but my house is cooler.
Oh,
I'm about to enjoy this shit. All right.
You can't do that for the president.
We already did that. All right.
The cops who killed Floyd got arrested. Yay.
Finally.
What they get charged with?
Chaz. Okay, that was just everything that was going on over in Seattle. The Chaz Chop neighborhood that they had occupied at the Capitol. They have their Capitol Hill over there in Seattle.
In Seattle, Washington, Capitol Hill?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
You tried it. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
They held on for as long as they could, but it was basically anarchy. It was nice. It was a nice idea, and then somebody died, and the cops came back and was like, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you telling me in Seattle, Washington, they created their own little town?
Yeah. They took over Capitol Hill and invaded the police station. They self-policed. They had their own guns. They made their own barricades.
Oh, I remember when the people took over the police station.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to last summer.
Yeah.
And the white people who thought they was ill as shit in Seattle. Next.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. Ew, wow. I need you to go ahead and read. Karen is a pejorative term for women. I need you to go ahead and read that to the class. Listen, 2021. We just want to make sure
the year of the Karen.
That anybody in the year 2030 or 2040 know what a Karen is. So let's break it down for you.
Karen is a pejorative term for women seeming to be entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is normal. The term also refers to memes depicting white women who use their privilege to demand their own way. Depictions also include demanding to speak to the manager, being racist, being anti-vaccination, or sporting a particular bob cut hairstyle.
Oh no, they daddy for that. Oh no.
Oh man.
Okay, all right, you good.
You sure? It
get worse?
They
go ahead.
The term has been criticized for being sexist, ageist, misogynistic, or seeking to control female behavior. As of 2020, the term was increasingly being used in the media and on social media as a general purpose term for middle-aged white women, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic and Black Lives Matter protests. The term has also been applied to male behavior.
Male Karens?
Well, they're called Kevins, but same. You call them Karens too.
They call Kevins?
Yep.
They petty for that. It
the
said
Guardian,
that?
yeah.
It said
well, not on
that?
there, but people have been doing it. So the Guardian called 2020 the year of the Karen and how the meme changed.
The Guardian is New York newspaper?
I think so. No, the Guardian, I think they're British. But they have an office in New York. So
what? I don't know.
Man.
What?
A lot of foreigners over here.
Publish it? You say what?
A lot of foreigners over here.
Yeah. In New York, oh yeah.
That is hilarious.
In America, period.
That the newspaper.
Well, click on it. It's right there.
Printed out
Technology.
Something about
Where are
Karen.
Pretty sure they're.
But let's keep it real.
Man,
it is the British Daily News. But let's get real. The news ain't what it used to be anyway. So.
Nah, they be lying on the news.
This shit, but they just be saying anything at this point. Oh, rest in peace. Wait, didn't she die?
Yes.
Yes. Rest in peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was an old, skinny, funny-looking white lady, but apparently she was one of the illest Brooklyn-born natives.
New York.
In the mother flipping justice game?
Yeah.
That you run, B? Yeah. The government. You a shady nigga. Anyway, Supreme Court Justice, the first female Supreme Court Justice.
Out here.
Yeah, B.
Rest in peace. Shout out to her family. Lil Bader Ginsburg. I hope you're going to do something amazing and definitely represent your bloodline. You know, one of the hardest things to do is when you are a child of somebody great is to try to be as amazing as them. And, you know, that's all I could ask you to try to do, man. Make a difference, make some change out here. That shit crazy. Another thing is she held office
forever,
almost like until she died. Like people was looking at the voter thing, like who I'm gonna vote for, and she died. Okay, cool. I ain't got now I gotta do research and find someone to actually vote for because it was like, why wouldn't you vote for her? Everything she done did. Also in 2020, the United States Postal Service dealt with a very serious crisis.
Unprecedented.
The only thing that I really know about is the medications. So a lot of people were getting their medicine in the mail, and I didn't even know it was that deep. Like I kept thinking you're talking about the pharmaceutical companies are not getting loads and loads of medications out to the people.
Yeah.
Yes, but through the mail system, sitting on mail.
Yep.
That's what I didn't understand.
Everybody's mail
fuck mail being late. No. This is wild shit. My Amazon mail ain't been late. It ain't been late. It was on time. It showed up early. Who else did I order mail from? And I was just like, no, this shit ain't. They ain't got no problems. Bath and Body Works. Yeah, they keep sending emails. Oh, we having difficulties. No, the shit is arriving on time and early.
Right.
Earlier than it did before COVID. What?
Yeah.
Early.
So the postmaster made some changes, and Donald Trump was stirring the pot with everything that's going on, in addition to all the backlogs that come with holiday shopping, people buying everything online more ever than in human history, and then just the country being closed, and the number of people getting sick who can't drive the trucks, all that stuff. So all that contributed to this unprecedented crisis that we've seen in the postal system. Everything from medicines, guns being stolen from people's orders. It's like people stealing Xboxes, stealing the dude who took truckloads of ballots and dropped them off in a parking lot somewhere during the election, which we had talked about.
That's probably what I wanted to get into about the wild shit with the election. How they were supposed to be in bed with each other.
Unprecedented fraud. Blah, 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 blah.
You supposed to be homies with DeJoy, But then when obviously during COVID, the postal services needed money, like everything else.
Yep.
Everybody need money and support, and Trump was like, "No, I'm not giving you no emergency funding postal service because I don't want to do voting by mail. It's fraud. It's fraud." Now listen,
everybody needs to vote in line. Stand in line.
And I'm with it. I 100% support. You need to show up in person and vote. I need to know that the person that's really voting is really that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got to swipe, like, I don't give a fuck. It should have been a machine. And you swipe your ID. You know how they got all that stupid codes and shit on the ID. Exactly. Like, it should have been something else in place other than, I'm going to drop this piece of mail at your house. Because I'm going to keep it 100,000. I know probably like 50 people, probably like 50 people who live in one place and the address on their ID is to their motherfucking parents' house. Mm-hmm. And if it's not to your parents' house, it's with a bitch you used to live with, a bitch you used to fuck, whatever the case is, who got your mail, who got your ballot.
Right.
So if I was really psychotic Trump supporter and I got your ballot to my house, why wouldn't I just submit your ballot? Why wouldn't I fill out both of our ballot that say Biden, or Trump? Yeah, because I'm crazy. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm going to make yours say Trump. I'm going to make mine say Trump. And then I'm going to send that shit in. And then you ain't even know you voted for Trump. The fuck?
I ain't never voted for him. You be like,
I got your ballot right here. I took a picture of my ballot. I'm like, I know who I voted for. I got proof. And I'm proud. Like, fuck what y'all talking about. So I don't bang with that. I do believe that there is, and there has been voter fraud. Period.
There's fraud and there's human error, and both of them should be considered.
Exactly. Whether you was going in, whatever the process was, there has been voter fraud across the board. Period. We already know. And back to what Legal Trapper said, that's why I don't trust him anyway, because y'all out here playing.
You should still vote, but I did it in person. I walked in, I waited like 20 minutes, and then I voted and I was out. But
20 minutes? That's nice.
Yeah. It was down by the stadium.
Yeah, I don't play that shit.
It was spaced. I wasn't crowded.
I opened up the ballot.
Yeah, they got that social distance.
I researched like 50 niggas on the ballot, cuz. It spent me like 3.5 hours.
That's because you
researching. Yep. Yeah. The fuck I wasn't about to vote for no anybody ass niggas. I saw some suspect people websites. I was like, damn, that's how you raise your kids? I ain't voting for you. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's how you move it. I'm good on that. If your morals ain't my morals, I can't do it. Like, point blank. So, shout out to Zoom. Big shout out to Zoom. It's been taking over 2020.
They've been holding the country together.
Holding the country together. The court is running on Zoom. Schools is running on Zooms. What we going to do without the Zoomer buffoon?
I have a question.
Come on, let's Zoom. Come on, let's Zoom. Zoomer. Zoom. I don't know if that show still exists.
Zoom.
But shout out to the kids show. Oh my gosh.
I have a question. I have a question. What happened to Skype?
Oh yeah, we forgot all about that.
Okay, listen. The reason why we not using Skype because Skype start charging. No, we not fucking with Skype. Skype give you like 1 hour of free calls when you sign up for Skype.
Yeah, that was.
Then they be like, yeah, you don't pay.
Like on FaceTime. You
don't pay. They want that money. That's
crazy.
Is that what?
That was the thing when you called.
Nah, that's what.
Is that Google?
No, what Neve used to use Skype, didn't they?
I don't know.
The new season of Catfish, they on Zoom. So, they was like, we switching.
It costs too much.
Alright, that shit crazy.
Trump.
Okay.
With his
Trump
stupid
COVID.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know.
But I think it's
fake. Sounds good.
It sounds really convenient. He got sick, got a miracle
drug.
You
gotta start from the beginning.
I think he's just promoting that. I think he's just promoting that.
That's
honestly though.
Here go my timeline. We ain't got no COVID. March we got COVID. March he talking about something. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. What is it? May, June, July.
It said it was so many fake. You know what I'm saying? Like people that said, the tests.
It's false positives, and then people who died who didn't get COVID, but they were reported as having COVID. So
and the hospital got that money.
Also, but what about your boy Trump? What he said was that the virus is just gonna wash over you.
Oh
and then
God.
6 months that nigga, and then 2 months later this nigga got the virus. But he was like, I'm good. I'm not down bad. I'm good.
One day later,
good, but they want me to stay. Remember, that's what he was lying. He was like, I'm straight, nah. But they said, you know, they gotta hold me for another day. They was like, niggas was, whoever was working with him was snitching. They was like, your man was looking pale and fucked up.
Oh.
He talk about, I'm ready, I'm good, I'm straight.
No, he sneezed and was like, I'm sick. Next.
That's crazy.
I ain't got COVID, so I'm good. I don't drink Corona, my bad.
Oh, yeah. remember the murder?
Oh, okay. So, shout out to bugs.
Bugs.
What kind of bugs are hornets? Flies? Shout out to the flies of the world, bees who be pollinating shit. I don't know what hornets do. I'm not banging with you. But apparently on May 15, 2020 in Langley, British Columbia, the Murda hornet was born. Dun, dun, dun.
Now they created a book.
I mean, not really born. Like,
well, no, that was
like,
the first super giant hornet, whatever.
They was finally we need to give it a name because it's obviously fucking people up. Like a marauding army, they attack honey beehives. Wow. What? Yeah. Killing adult bees and devouring larvae and whatever that shit is that's in the bee.
They're running your shit.
Oh man.
Their stings are big and painful and with a potent neurotoxin. Multiple stings can kill a human. Oh, all right. Oh, I mean, it's just hella pain. So wait. I don't understand why it's a murder hornet.
Probably because they're attacking bees, other bees.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're murderous like shit. Yeah. You right. They're murderous.
And what is the size of this hornet?
I don't know.
That's what I
did look it up at the time when this shit was happening.
Just look at the pictures.
Yeah. Oh, just look at the pictures. Sure. I'm gonna ask Google what's the size. It says the body length is 45 millimeters, about 1 3/4 inches. A wingspan about 75 millimeters. And a stinger with 6 millimeters. That's a 1/4 inch.
I don't know what that means. Is it as big as my thumb? What are we talking about?
What I'm trying to say is 3
it's bigger
inches,
than my thumb?
3 inches. How big is your thumb?
Right,
3 inches.
I can't count. It's like your pinky.
So look at the picture.
The picture is not going to give me contact.
Yes, it will.
Okay, fine.
Dumbass.
You get on my nerves, you dead ass. Is it in the palm of his hand?
Oh my God.
That's like a flying cockroach.
That's my thumb.
That's
not my thumb. You can't hold up a picture of your thumb next to this beef thumb. That's about the size of that.
Yes, I can.
It's not to scale.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's in the
I can't. No.
But that joint is in the middle of somebody's hand.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold
look at his thumb next to that.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's really playing around with that.
You are wild. Wait, are murder hornets really this size? That joint on Snoop's like they lie like
man, that sound crazy.
That look like they put it on them. Tell us, I'm going to take a bite. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Shout out to beekeepers, because you need to watch out. Apparently, the hornets about to fuck your bees up.
Man,
what we gonna do? We ain't gonna have no honey. We fucked that out.
Flamethrowers to get rid of.
All right. Also, what happened in 2020 with bugs and shit? That's what we talking about. Is the locusts went crazy as shit.
Return the slab.
Oh, this the one where they sent the ducks to save the day?
Return the slab.
Return the slab.
Return the slab or suffer my curse.
Nope.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. He's heard it. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That spooky
ass
remember
dude.
that he was standing outside
with the old dude and the little
Courage the Cowardly Dog. But that show used to blow me. I watch it, but I was mad. Like, this nigga act like he just Bart Simpson or some shit. Like, this should not be a dog. This should be somebody badass white child.
That used to be burnt.
He was protecting the house. He was holding them down.
Courage was cool. It was like demons trying to get him, but he was always getting into some wild shit. Like, I don't know.
It was never anything he did. He was just chilling, sleeping on Muriel's lap.
And then
somebody be like,
wild shit. Always pop off. Like, I can't.
The fans start blowing the side of the house, get messed up.
Nah,
nowhere Kansas.
Alright, so yeah, where was this at? In
Africa,
the Arabian Peninsula
and India.
In India, What? Oh, this was the worst outbreak in 70 years in Kenya and the worst in 25 years in Ethiopia. Listen, the motherfucking locusts came to play in 2019, 2020. They came to play. What was the answer? The ducks, right? Is this the one with the ducks?
And ducks eat bugs.
I don't know how we fixed it. What? I don't give a fuck.
What are you asking? What are you saying?
What was the answer?
To what?
What was the one that happened with the ducks where the ducks saved the day?
Was it the goose?
Was it the locust?
Was it goose? The Canadian goose? Is that the one you're talking about?
The goose army?
I don't know. I need context.
I don't know either. East Africa is seeing its worst swarm of locusts. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What are y'all going to do about the locusts?
It's
honestly
probably dealt with now. We're at the end of the year.
I mean, what did y'all do
about it?
About the locusts?
The toll of defense.
What? They out here playing? They like, oh, the locusts. That's cool. No. Listen, somebody ate the locusts and that was the answer.
Oh, this.
I think ducks was the answer, but I don't know. Somewhere in the world, an army of ducks saved the day, and that's all I have to say. Shout out to ducks and goose.
Shout out to Duck the Dutch Ducky.
Oh my God, he a wild nigga. Anyway, the Michigan dam broke.
Yeah.
I don't even know about none of this shit.
A bunch of it flooded a town. Also in Michigan, they tried to kidnap the governor.
Yeah, that shit was wild. So Kern tried to kidnap the governor?
No, the Boogaloo Boys.
Who the fuck is the Boogaloo Boys? Like, I don't have time to research this shit. That shit don't even sound real. I feel like Mobius is just saying anything at this point. The men charged by the state were identified as Paul Beller, Sean Fix, Eric Molter, Michael Noel, William Noel, Pete Musico, Joseph Morrison. They did it. They tried to kidnap the governor. Obviously, they failed.
Life sentences.
Like, I don't even know what this was about. It was suspected of a domestic terror plot. Like, I can't.
It was okay. So remember when they were at when the country was really early starting to shut down, and she was one of the main ones who closed.
Gretchen Whitmer.
Yeah, she was one of the ones who closed Michigan. She closed it down. Everybody social distance, everybody wearing masks and stuff. They didn't like that, and so a bunch of people start doing counter protests. They took over the Capitol once.
You wild as hell.
Yeah,
Hold on, you telling me real life? She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to wear masks and stop going in and out of stores willy nilly and stay in the house." They was like, "Fuck that!" This bitch lost her mind. I ain't doing none of that. Yeah. We gonna kidnap this bitch. No. Y'all belong in jail, Trump supporters. Anybody with that vibe, you need to go to jail. Move to another state. Listen, I respect state laws. If you don't want to wear a mask during coronavirus, move to Florida. Apparently, that shit cool. Okay. Florida, Georgia, Virginia. You got choices. Okay. Well, if your state said tighten the fuck up. Move your ass on. Like, if you don't like the rules, keep it moving. New Ebola? No, I'm not doing this. Really?
New York Ebola.
It's the New York Ebola?
No,
do that. All right, Trump. The New York Ebola. Y'all better watch out. Hit us on the unknowns on Instagram and tell us if you know anybody that got that new Ebola. Yeah, I can't. So we can stay away from them.
And tag them in it.
Still in Africa, new strain.
Because they be making commercials about this stuff.
Keep it moving. We almost done.
Oh no, definitely. We are nowhere.
West Nile 2020. It's back. It's happening.
I can't with all the viruses, bro. Okay, so you telling
viruses, bro.
You telling me in 2020 every virus came back?
Honestly,
SARS,
polio,
mesothelioma. That's crazy. It's on the commercials.
It's on the commercials. It's more commercials
if
than
you took
ever.
This.
If you suffer
from mesothelioma, you talk about real shit. What about this Roundup shit that's going on? Roundup, you owe the nation millions. They said niggas was going outside doing their lawn. My shit about to be fresh for the summer. I'm tired. I can't wake up. I can't sleep. I'm shaking. I can't eat. What the fuck? Are you on dope? I was just doing the lawn. I was doing the lawn today.
My lawn is immaculate, but I'm about to
that little green stuff.
My lawn is immaculate, but I think I have cancer. Like,
oh my gosh.
I'm not doing it.
Right.
I can't.
We got the Christmas bombing in Nashville.
Oh,
we talked about that last episode.
Okay, but we ain't really had no
we didn't have any details yet. So it was a white dude, and they don't know why he did it. He just did it. I think he killed himself, like he was in the van or something.
I'm convinced y'all crazy.
It was a white guy. Really, that's about it.
Did you know about that? Did you hear about it at all?
No, I really didn't. I heard of Christmas bombing. I ain't know what it was.
Yeah, so it was in Nashville, and he blew up a city block, and
that's a lot.
Yeah, and he killed himself.
He had some
C4.
It was a car bomb.
Oh man.
Or in this case, an RV bomb.
Look.
Oh man.
Yo, rest in peace, yo. Shout out to the people in Nashville, yo. Like, I hope y'all recovering. Huh?
It was just him.
Oh, so these was empty junks?
Yeah. No, there was people in it.
But
the cops evacuated everybody, and then
it happened.
Yeah. He did. So the dude drove up, parked his van. He announced it for like 20 minutes, and then
I am gonna blow this shit.
This one particular spot. Boom.
Oh my
Sky high.
Is a movie.
Hey man, you know.
It's a whole movie like that. Wow.
So those are the fires.
Wow.
This nigga announced
the 2020 map of all the fires from. Click on that.
This one.
No, that.
He pulled up.
Touch it because it's
I was too far away. Okay, so we got Texas, somewhere in the Great Plains. Looks like Missouri.
Part of Arkansas. Part of
looks like New
I don't
Mexico.
know what this is.
It's too much.
This is New Mexico.
It's too much.
And the place
Nevada.
With an A.
That's Nevada. Arizona. Arizona.
No, Aqua something.
The Aquaquad?
No. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Okay, we got.
That's a state.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque!
That's Arizona. No, sorry, that's Nevada. No.
Phoenix,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Albuquerque.
New Mexico.
Then
Phoenix, Arizona.
Salt Lake City.
Then Nevada. Then
man.
Yeah.
They on fire. Okay.
Everybody's on fire. Denver, Colorado.
That whole west side is doomed.
Yeah, shout out to the West Coast.
Yeah.
Stay with a couple gallons.
That's why I was like, you ain't see no fires nowhere.
That was in August.
Okay.
We shot there for a week.
What?
The show Weeds. That was one of the illest things as far as like real life events.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's little houses on the corner that look like ticky tacky. It was something about how everything all looks the same. The suburban neighborhood feel of I live in this neighborhood. I'm safe. Right. You know, that type of it's all the same. I know everything. Nothing's changed. Nothing new vibe.
Right.
All that shit burnt down.
Oh,
damn!
Man.
In the show, and they had to relocate, and the bitch was selling drugs. It was crazy. I think she had to go back to the house to get the weight. So
oh my god!
Like I don't know, that shit was funny. Anyway, shout out to the West Coast. Get your shit together. All right, man. Listen, when we talk about touching hearts, bro, I feel like we getting close to the end. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm about to do my poem right after this, man. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Black Panther.
Most amazing thing that I heard, Wakanda Forever, was that
Wakanda 2 on the way again.
Nobody even knew that he was suffering from what? It wasn't cancer.
Colon cancer.
It was colon cancer?
It was colon cancer. Literally right there.
I can't see. I'm literally blind.
You finally got glasses.
I'm literally blind.
Look, she's got
but
glasses.
They said it was amazing that no one knew. He didn't talk about it. He didn't complain. He didn't act sick. He was just so grateful. And so shout out to Chadwick Boseman, his family in Anderson, South Carolina. Man, shout out to SC. I didn't even know he's from South Carolina. Shout out to the Black Panthers. Whoever replaced him, you got some big boots to fill, homie. You got big boots to fill.
You want to do your poem, and I can see what else is left to.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you know how we do it on the Unknown Unknowns. You know, I hit the little poetry hour somewhere in the middle of the episode. I know we've been banging real hard, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, if you don't like what we talking about, go ahead on the Instagram and let us know. Either way, you need to share this with your friends, your family, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew. Because it's lit. And you know how we do, man. Black everything, brown everything. Represent and stand for what you believe in. And don't let nobody push you down. In the spirit of that, and obviously the spirit of 2020, you know I wrote this just for y'all, so let's get into it. Where do I start? How do I begin? When all I can think of is what's wrong within. In a world so cold and bare, I scream. Lost in my mind, surrendering to television dreams. Delusions of grandeur, simply 2020 to me. People claim it's clear vision, but can't find the real jewels, you see? Where your soul, purpose, or point is questioned. What are you here for? To take, to break, to take what I want? Well, I'm done. Gone and passed on. 2021, you got the throne from here on. Fueled by hate, ramen, and newfound virtual solidarity, the creation of Twitter finger gangsters politicking in 2020. Beyond the veil, they failed to kill truth, while my people scream and beg them not to shoot. What do you do? For why or for who? My presidents are clear. I mean, clearly not for me or you. Get your shit together. 2021. Tighten that.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Speed run this.
All right, we at the end. What's good? What's popping?
All right.
Speed run.
Our homies over there in Hong Kong, they had their super long protest that they were going on for a long ass time. While the pandemic was going on, while things were going on over here, they were waving our flag and asking us for help. So I want to acknowledge that.
I ain't know nothing about it, so definitely.
Their government promised not to do certain things after the Brits handed over control, and then they did them. And everybody was like, "Oh wow, that sucks for you guys." And Hong Kong's like, "America, come save us." And Donald Trump's like,
"You gave us the Chinese virus."
Pretty much.
Petty as shit. I can't do it.
So that's unfortunate, and it's really getting rough over there. A lot of people are leaving. So
next,
shout out to them.
Dead people to talk.
Good news. Back in what was that, May, I think. SpaceX, shout out to Tesla, Elon Musk. SpaceX launched their first human mission into space. Wow. That should have been a great day, a national day of celebration. It was May 30th, I think, which was immediately followed by the killing of George Floyd. So instead it was a national day of mourning, and that's very sad because we haven't been to space in forever, and
we ain't been to space in how long?
I mean, okay, we haven't been to the moon in forever, and China just went up there not too long ago.
They're going to the moon?
No,
SpaceX?
No, they went back to space. I'm saying getting interested back into space again, because China went up there and did their thing. So
I know they got a whole bunch of money in that NASA space program. What the fuck are y'all doing with it? Next.
Honestly.
Okay. Shout out to COVID and all the Asians struggling with all the bullshit that's going on all around the world.
Yo, for real. Stop the racist shit that y'all got going on. For real. Like, I know, I really feel like nobody listening to this podcast is on that bullshit, running down at the curry out, talking about some coronavirus. You put that shit here.
Kung flu.
And let me get some chicken, 5 fries, and wings. No, like please stop terrorizing the Asian community. Like, whatever. That shit crazy.
Shout out to I can't pronounce that, but some radiation incident in Russia where something exploded. And the Russians denied anything happened because of course
we Russian. I ain't had shit to do with it.
Nothing to do with that.
They was like, "Oh, somebody fucking up and they Russian." Nah, we don't know them. They was like, "We don't know them." They from Brexit. Like,
yeah, it was the Swedes, Norway, and the Swedes and Finland detected some radiation, and that was back in June or so. So that sucks. Hopefully,
did anybody die?
Possibly.
Probably, but
none of my business. Next story.
I think okay, so probably people in Russia, but as far as I know, not anybody in Europe.
That don't look mean.
Yeah, nuclear reactors and whatever.
Yeah, reactors look
free
crazy.
energy until it explodes into a furball and radiates everything for 30 years.
100.
I'll get back to that. Okay. Shout out to a couple musicians. I'll pass it to you if you want to. But Leslie West of Mountain. He was a American guitar player. He died recently, December 23rd, 2020. I listened to him. I was a fan of his music. Eddie Van Halen, who died on October 6th. And they changed, on Sirius XM, they changed one of the radio stations and blasted his music for weeks. And that was amazing and tragic. Pamela Hutchinson, she died in September.
Rest in peace.
Yes. I don't know who these people are, but I'm gonna skip because I don't want to hang out for this too long. Oh, fuck.
I'm about to say, you ain't delete mine, did you?
No, just dragged it to a different tab by accident. Because you got your shenanigans going on. The rest of these guys, I don't know who these people are. Mike, anybody?
What from?
They died in 2020.
Yeah. MO3, he was rapping with Lil Boosie.
Oh, yeah.
King Von from Chicago.
I got the list of that. I got that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a lot of artists.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, a lot of people died in 2020, and like just not of COVID and the fake COVID. Like I can't with the people who really died from like having their underlying diseases neglected. Like, rest in peace to them and their family. Mm-hmm. The one thing I could say, with them blasting COVID all 2020, we didn't know about the resurgence of these other viruses. Nobody's paying attention of all the other things that's going on. And so you can't get tunnel vision. You can't. No. It sounds cool,
really can't,
but you really can't. You got to learn how to multitask. You got to be able to focus on a little bit of everything because this shit is crazy.
For me, final thoughts. I'm passing it to you now. Towards the Trump behavior shenanigans, he pardoned a couple people. He pardoned a bunch of people, but 4 in particular were the Blackwater contractors that killed a couple civilians back. What was that? Like 2007. They killed some people.
The massacre in Baghdad and left more than a dozen Iraqi civilians dead
during a Blackwater operation. Who's now they've changed their name several times. I don't even know if the company exists anymore, but. All PMCs are dangerous and should be handled with a grain of salt. And then going up to PMCs and shady behavior with Trump. Remember that one time where we found out that the Russians paid the terrorists to kill Americans and Trump didn't do anything about it? Well, shout out to that. Trump, that's treasonous behavior if I've ever seen it. So screw you. Screw this year. Off to you.
Right, and this is what I didn't want to end it on.
You got any stories, sir?
That's your fault. No, this some bullshit. No, listen. This is one of the items. I don't really want to talk about this shit, but one of the items on the list under the celebrities was just weird shit. Weird shit going on with celebrities, and then mass celebrities dying in 2020. And so...
Well, we got all of 2020.
No, I got a list of like all trannies. Listen.
Oh my God.
Elliot Page... all I want to tell y'all is be careful who y'all watching on the TV and y'all talking about ooh, they beautiful. I worship them. You out here buying posters, putting bitches on the wall. Excuse my language. Help me. Excuse me. But that keep it real. Like, listen, y'all need to watch and pay attention. You shouldn't be worshiping no person. I'm telling you. You shouldn't be doing it. And be careful what you showing your kids. Because guess what? They following after you. And if you a clown, what you think your child gonna be? So, I'm not hating on the LGBTQ community, but you gotta keep it real. Y'all need to Google it. Look it up. Transgender celebrities in mother flipping 2020. I don't know what's going on with you, Dwayne Wade. I don't know what's going on with you, Gabrielle Union. I'm absolutely disgusted that Dwayne Wade child Zaya, this is what they said, knew she was transgender since she was 3 years old.
That's crazy.
That's what Dwayne Wade told Good Morning America in August of 2020 because that's what we talking about. Good Morning America. That's what we talk about. America. You a dirty skank. I am just disgusted. I have respect for somebody who's different, who thinks differently than me, LGBTQ. Y'all got y'all own thing going on. All of that is cool. But you are negatively affecting my community, and I'm extremely concerned. And we talk about when black people start doing white people shit.
It's not right.
What else am I going to say? Like, what you talking about? Your kid don't know what sex they want to be, what sex they want to have, who they want to touch. They shouldn't even know about their penis or vagina at fucking 3 years old. And I'm disgusted. Y'all need to watch our back. You need to watch the people you listening to, watch the people you promoting. And I'm going to end it on, y'all, you need to keep it real for 2021. Shout out to all the rappers that died. Let's go. Pop Smoke. Who's the first one? Lexi Elijah. Like, I don't even know. She was a rapper in 2015. She died of accidental overdose at 21 years old. Mac P died. China died. Fred the Godson, Ty, Lil Marlo, Trey Savage. Oh, Pop Lock-It Dropping Huey died.
Oh man.
I know. He was killed in a double shooting. Wow, he was shot to death. That's terrible. FBG Duck.
Oh yeah, he was dissing
3,
everything. King
Von, Ecstasy, and I just off them. I just want to be absolutely clear. If you live by the gun, you die by the gun. I got absolutely no sympathy for people who kill people, talk about killing people, and then get killed.
It happens.
Like, what are you talking about? I bang your music, that shit crank. Rest in peace to you and your family, Joe. But at the end of the day, like, what you thought? When you hang with gangsters, when you know what gangsters, even you gotta know what's up, family members. Like, I'm sorry for your tears, but I'm sorry for the pain that you feel from your loss. But I'm like, what you want me to say when gangsters die, when killers die? I hope there's a, what Tupac say? I hope there's a heaven for gangsters. Where's the gangster paradise? You better hope and pray. I don't know. I don't know. It ain't in my book, bro. But I don't know. Anyway, thank you for banging with us. It's been the longest episode in the history of Unknown Podcast. And guess what? It's episode 17. It's the last one. It's 2021. You done bang with us all year in 2020. And I appreciate it. And I mean, y'all gonna be listening to this in 2021, obviously. But I appreciate y'all banging with us. Hit us on the Instagram. Share this YouTube with everybody and anybody, man. You already know. Legal Trapper, I want to give you an opportunity, man. What you guys say for 2021?
Wait, before that.
Oh, this nigga Mobius. This nigga Mobius, I can't do nothing.
MF Doom died today.
I don't know who.
Or yesterday. He soundtrack for the Boondocks.
Oh man.
He was one of the people involved.
Legendary.
Legends in the game. Anybody affiliated with that TV show, and especially the persons who died, because it was him. What's her face died?
Charlie Murphy's
probably
brother.
2018, and Pops.
Yeah.
And they didn't hire his son to replace him for his voice.
That's crazy.
Disgusted. Even worse, they recorded his voice
for the next one.
So who's gonna be playing Pops in the new Boondocks? Possibly a computer.
Oh man,
that shit is whack.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
the wrap 2021. I would just want to say, hard times don't last. Keep your heads up and keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be awake out here. And rest in peace to everybody that we lost in 2020, and continue to have a great year. That's all I got to say.
Mask on, motherfucker. Mask on. I don't know what to say.
Look, we got work to do. I'm here with the family. We out here doing our best, trying to get this podcast thing going. We're moving forward. It doesn't look like the pandemic's ending anytime soon. So wear your damn mask and keep yourself entertained. We still got a long road ahead of us.
Are you not entertained?
I mean, y'all had it, man. Pay attention, stay focused. This wild shit, I can't. Like, 2021 is, I feel like it's going to be the hardest. Like Trapper said, keep your head up. This shit is not, like, motherfuckers really, I feel like people came into 2020 and thought that it was going to be something special and something great.
Thought it was.
And it was so unfortunate, all the wild shit that happened. But shout out to PPP, shout out to EIDLs, shout out to people learning about their taxes, shout out to people becoming awoke about real estate and making money virtually online. The one thing I didn't get to go through is the YouTube creators that I fuck with. I want to give a shout out to all of y'all, but I can't. Listen, we got a whole nother year, man. I'm trying to collab. I'm trying to do big things. And so all we can ask is that, again, man, represent, share, help us out. If you bang with the podcast, man, let somebody else know. Because it's real life out here. And we can't go through this shit by ourselves. So, shit, at least bang with some fucked up wild niggas like us. Man, thank y'all though, man. Unknown podcast. Signing out for the 2021.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, my G!
Definitely did take a long time. 2020 been a sad year. Wasn't gonna even do this, but I figured y'all needed me after everything that been going on. The homie Great John on the beat, by the way. Don't Come Outside Volume 3 out now.
Great John on the beat, by the way.